Okay, hi guys. My name is Angelica Deleon. I am starting a YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is gonna be based on makeup. Yes, I know it sounds like, oh my god, just like everybody else. But I want to get into more details about how I feel about makeup, what I like, what you guys like, what you guys want to see, what I want to show you, what I want to talk about, what you guys want to talk about, even anything. Like, it doesn't even have to be makeup based. I want to start off with makeup based questions and answers and how I feel about makeup. I just want to say that everybody has, their own way about how they want to know about makeup. A lot of people, when they start new, they don't know what to do. They don't know who to turn to. I mean, most people go to like a makeup cosmetics place. They usually go to like Sephora, for instance, and they go there and try to get help to learn about makeup and what would look good on their face, and how they want to start off, and they go from there and they try to learn how to do it at home. And a lot of people usually go on websites to try to figure it out. They go on YouTube, they go on Instagram. I, for one, have been posting a few videos on Instagram and Flipagram, just like quick videos, like literally they're just like clip videos of like really quick clip videos of how I put my makeup on, so you don't really get to go into details about how and what I use and how I use it, and how I get my face to look the way it does. I mean, I don't look much different with or without makeup, at least I don't believe so, but you will see for yourself when I start posting videos of how I put on my makeup. I will also post how I do my hair. A lot of people don't understand how I get my curly hair into super straight hair, because I do have a lot of hair. My hair is curly, which is why it never really stays straight. As you can tell, it has a little wave here. So my hair is like really curly and stuff. So I'll show you guys how I do that as well. A lot of people will ask me, because a lot of people have super curly hair and don't know how to get it down right. They usually have to go to salons and stuff. I also cut my own hair, so I'll be showing you that too within time. Not anytime soon, because I recently trimmed my hair, but I will show you that as well. I just wanted to start off with telling you guys about products I use actually, and speaking to you guys about it. And I'm gonna start that way, and then later on you'll see videos of how I put on makeup. Hopefully either by tonight or most likely a couple of the nights later, I'll show you guys how I put on my makeup. So I'm gonna start by talking to you about my products. Like I said, the products I use, not mine. I personally shop at e.l.f. I shop at e.l.f. because it's cheaper, and you get the same exact expectations that you want from makeups like Sephora and any other place. I can't really think of any other place right now. But yeah, like places like those that are really expensive and you'd have to pay so much to get what you want, like you'll get the same results with e.l.f. I'm not saying this because I am trying to advertise e.l.f. I am not advertising e.l.f. at all. Just letting that be known. I am just, as a satisfied customer, and telling you guys that I like this place. It's cheap. I've bought primers for just $3, which is what I'm holding right now. $3. A larger primer, this is a small one, but a larger primer would be about $6. I've bought contour palettes for $6. I've bought, let's see what else I've bought. Foundations for $3, brushes for $1 or $3 or $4, as well as eyeshadows for just like $5. It's really cheap. Same with lipsticks $2. And I get the same results. I've had a lot of people ask me about my makeup and how is it that I do my eyebrows and how is it I do my eyes. A lot of people ask me, or how is it that I get that good shade of lipstick. I'll show you guys that as well, because I usually mix my lipsticks, and I'm really different when it comes to doing my eyebrows, and I'll show you guys that too. So like I said, I wanted to start off with you guys with just telling you guys what I use first, and then I'll do videos of how I put on makeup. Maybe by tonight, like I said, I'll take everything off and I'll put on makeup for you guys. But starting off with primer. I love this primer. It's a whitish pinkish bottle. It's called Poreless Face Primer. I like it because it helps with people that have open pores. I have open pores in the sense, like, not in the sense that I'll break out as much, although, you know, I know you guys can see that I'm breaking out over here a little bit. But it's more because I have this issue where I feel too much about the things that I put on my face. When I go and use makeup wipes, I tend to have this burning sensation. When I go and use anything to like clean my face, whether if it be just any type of, you know, facial cleaning products or anything for like delicate skin, for people with sensitive skin that have these issues. I've tried all that and I haven't had any help. I still feel this burning sensation every time I use anything. I feel my face heavy when I use foundation. So this primer helped a lot. Again, it's Poreless Face Primer. It helps close your primers. You do still feel the sensations that you would feel normally, but you would feel them a lot less. Like, I now feel all these sensations a whole lot less. It doesn't bother me as much as it used to, so I can sit here and use makeup wipes and not have a problem taking off anything from my face. I can sit here and put on foundation and my face doesn't feel heavy, doesn't feel chunked up, it doesn't feel nasty. I feel fine. I like it. It helps close my pores, like I said. So if anybody has this issue, as well as people who have issues of breaking out with using a lot of foundation, I would suggest this primer because it does help. It helps a lot. You would not break out as much as you would with any makeup, just by using a poreless primer. It doesn't have to be from e.l.f., but I've used e.l.f. and I like it. So you can try any poreless primers from any other store and see how that goes for you guys. But yeah, I go with that one. And then from there, if once it does what it's supposed to do, as wise closing up your pores and stuff, you know, like after that, you just like, that's it. I can use any other primer after that, you know, but I really like this one, so I kind of don't want to go ahead and switch. I might end up switching to like blemish control primer after this, depending on how I feel, because I'm kind of addicted to this one for right now. Yeah. As for that, I use foundation wise. Now I'm going to speak to you about foundation. Another product from e.l.f. I use sand. I use oil free foundation because, not saying like, you know, my face tends to get oily. I mean, it does, but not as dramatically as you would assume. For people that do have oil problems or don't want their face having that oily makeup look, I would suggest, you know, oil-free foundation. This is an oil-free foundation. I use sand, like I said, or I don't know if I'm not sure if I said it, but yeah, I use the color sand. It blends in with my face exactly like it's supposed to. Elf has helped me, you know, like the employees that work there, they've helped me figure out the type of foundation that I should use on my face and stuff. Like a lot of people, when you're new to makeup, you tend to have no choice but to ask, or you know, just figure it out yourself and mix things up. I used to mix up foundations before I found my color because I honestly, like, I wanted to know what foundation looked on my face. It's always been like a whole big question to me, like what would foundation look like? So I tried hard to finding colors. I used to mix a very, very, very light foundation, close to like pale, I guess, with a tan, and I used to mix them together. And I used to try my best with getting the best cover to my skin, but it was hard. And then I just like one day decided to go to Elf, and I'm a shy person, so it's so hard for me to sit here and ask like, hey, would you mind just like trying these things out of my face and telling me which one looks better? So I'm a very shy person, so I had to get out of my comfort zone and sit here and be like, hey, listen, I'm looking for foundation and I needed help and I don't know which one to use, and I've been mixing foundations on my face and it's making me break out, and I need to find something, you know. This was before I even had primer. Like, I never used primer. I just started off with just foundation. So they've tested all the foundation that they could on my face. Well, then I found sand. So I believe any cosmetics place will do the same thing and help you. You just have to be willing to ask. Just be like, hey, I need help. I wouldn't suggest you to sit here and blend it on your hands, because your hand are totally different color compared to your face. Like, it might not look it, but my hands are a little more lighter than my face is, and then my arms are a little more darker, so my tan is all messed up basically. So I wouldn't suggest a lot of people to go off based on what their hands look like or what their arms look like. I would suggest them to go sit here and put something on their face and rub it in there and check which one it is that would look good. So that's my story about how I figured out the whole foundation thing. And now I want to show you guys my contour palette, which is also from Elf. My contour palette looks like this. You have the little dark brown right here, a little lighter. The lighter one is more like a little blush. It's a little blush, and then, you know, you have something similar to your foundation. And right over here is a highlight. I like this because it comes with a little highlight. Not all of them come with a highlight. Others come with different colors, but I chose this one specifically because it has a highlight. I'm actually wearing the highlighter here on my nose and a little on my cheekbones. I don't tend to consistently highlight my cheekbones. I more highlight my nose because I have glasses on, so I feel like it's not going to show as much, and a lot of people aren't going to pay attention to what's on my cheeks because my glasses are pretty much hiding it. I mean, if I had a little bigger glasses, yeah. But I've always been into more like the little wide or thinner glasses, so a lot of people fail to like see my cheekbones because they're always tend to be hidden. But when I walk without my glasses, I tend to highlight my cheekbones a lot and show that off, instead of just highlighting my nose. I know a lot of people that highlight their upper lip to give that little shine, like right around the edges here, because a lot of people like that. I know a lot of people to highlight their chin to give their face a little glow. Some people highlight, you know, right around their eyebrows, just around here, you know, to have a little glow. I've seen people even highlight their forehead, for crying out loud, because they want to shine bright like a diamond, and I have nothing against that. Highlight away. But I will be showing you guys how I like to highlight my face and what I prefer to highlight my face with. I have two more highlights, which is one of them is the one I'm holding on my hand. It's also from e.l.f. It's shimmer. It's really nice. This one, as even though it might not look bright to you guys, but this one is really bright. It's really bright. Like this one I prefer to wear on days where I know it's gonna be cloudy, so my face doesn't look so shiny and it doesn't look so like, oh my god, she's wearing a lot of highlight, because literally with just a little bit of my finger on, this will highlight a lot. Like I'm gonna end up taking off my makeup anyway, so I'm gonna show you guys what I mean by how this looks really bright. I don't know if you guys will see it from my cheeks because I already have highlights. So let me try my nose. See, it's like really bright. So this highlight like highlights a lot. So I prefer to use it more on, you know, the days that I know it's gonna be cloudy. So that way I can be like, yeah, I look good. I'm shining on a nice crappy weather. So a lighter highlight, which would be the one that I use from my contour palette, or this one that I got from Wet n Wild. It's a powder highlight. I like it. It's pink. It's really cute. I like it. So it has a nice glow to it. It's more lighter. It blends in with the face a little more, like in the sense like it'll look a little bit like it's a little bit of blush, but it will also give you that highlight and it'll look super nice. So I like that one. I like that one a lot when it comes to like bright sunny days where I don't want to show too much that I'm wearing highlight. I just want to give a little light makeup, not going so heavy. So I'll go with that one. For eyeshadows, I have this palette right here. I only stick to these colors because I try to stick more in the area and colors where I dress in. I usually dress in like white, gray, blue, pink. I don't really go into brighter colors unless it's like celebrating something. Then you'll see me wearing like a brighter outfit, and then I'll sit here and I'll use like brighter colors. But for now, this is the palette I swear by and I go by for right now. I like it. I haven't had a problem with it. It's also from e.l.f. I do have other palettes that I share with my sister. Those palettes I don't use as much. I've used a couple for Halloween. I've actually posted how that looks like on my Instagram. So if you guys would ever like to see that, just keep scrolling up to where it was Halloween and you'll see that I used a whole lot of, you know, stuff going on my face. I used a little bit of blue, like a bright blue, a light pink, and I think like a aquish green kind of color. It was really nice. I was going for mermaid and I think I did really well on that. So yeah, I'll show you guys what this looks like and show you how it goes with my outfits that I like wearing on a daily basis, depending on what I'm wearing. You guys will see that. I will post videos about that. So another thing, my mascara. For mascara wise, I use number 7. So I use this. I like it. I like it because the brush is easy. It's really small, really small. It's slightly bent a little, like you barely notice it, but it's like slightly bent. I can, you know, I have no issue with it. It shows like how long my eyelashes are, like it'll push them up. And it brushes each and every one of them. I like it. I don't know if you guys can see, but same. It makes my lashes look long, really long. It brushes through each and every one of them because there's very little tiny brushes on them. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's really like there's so many little tiny brushes on them, so it brushes through each and every eyelash I have. Now for eyeliner wise, it depends on what I'm using the eyeliner for. I have 2 eyeliners. I have this one. It's a brown, cheap $1 eyeliner. Literally, like really cheap. You can buy like at a, let's see, like a pharmacy store or a 99-cent store or something. I'm trying to stick to makeup that it's not that I'm trying to stay on a budget. It's more like I just want to see results. I'm not looking for, oh, if the price is high, then, you know, they're good results. That's always not the case because I've bought eyeliners that cost me like 15, 20 bucks because they swear they're the best, and I did not get the same results that I was hoping for. It would go for like a little light, and I didn't want a light brush through of eyeliner. I wanted a dark set eyeliner. This eyeliner right here that I'm talking about, I use for under my eyes. I use brown because it's the same thing to me as if I were to use black. I'm usually, if you've noticed, I have eyeshadow on, and I always go for like a light eyeshadowish set. So if I go for like a darker, I won't really use eyeliner, and if I do, the brown one is better because it won't be so dark under my eyes. It's just like a light brush, and I like it. Like I have on some right now, and it's just like a little light brush. It's not so dark, so it doesn't give me that black look under my eyes. But I also do have a black eyeliner. It's a liquid pen eyeliner. I love it. I don't quite remember where I got this from. I was at Walgreens. There we go. I believe it was at Walgreens. It literally just says liquid eye pen, so, well, eyeliner pen. So it's just a pen, literally. I mean, each and every one of them draw differently. I like how this one looks compared to the ones that I was buying. Compared to all these colors, I prefer this one. It draws on really nice. This, within occasions, if I want to go for a dark under look under my eyes, I will use this. And I'll show you that when it comes to the point, but I mostly use this to do my eyebrows. And a lot of people be like, how do you use that for your eyebrows if it's gonna be too dark and it's not gonna match with your hair? Because my hair is actually a very dark brown, but you can see that it is brown. It is not black. Although the light might make it look like it's black, my hair is brown, but I still stick with a black eyeliner for my eyebrows because within occasions I dye my hair black. So a lot of people ask me how I do my eyebrows, and I will be showing you guys that so you guys can see how it is that I do my eyebrows and get the gist of it. When it comes to lipstick, a lot of people, oh wait, I forgot something. Oh, I forgot to show you what I use for the wings. Sorry guys. I do wings. I do very small wings. I actually have wings on right now, if you can see. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I have on some wings right now. I don't do wings all the time. I will not deny that. But when I do wings, I use this little tiny little thing over here. It's a liquid. It is from Prestige. Look. Prestige. It's really nice and small. I'm not so sure when I got this. I know I did not go to Prestige to get this. I believe I also got this from Walgreens. Because honestly, I just look for anything that I can get that I like or that goes to anything that I'm looking for, and this is exactly what I was looking for, so I went with this one. This helps me a lot. It goes on easy, wipes off easy, so if you make a mistake, just get your makeup wipe, fix, done. It goes on really easy, goes off really easy. I know people tend to put on their eyeshadow first and then their eyeliner, so I mean you wouldn't want to smudge your eyeliner to make your wings. So when you do that and you end up messing up, a lot of people have this feel like, oh my god, I gotta rub everything off. Well, you don't. With this, it's so easy to come off. You just take your makeup wipe, go like this, it's off. Literally, it's off. And you barely wiped off any of your eyeshadow. So I like it. I like this one. It's really easy to go on and come off. Yes, it might like wipe off easy. I mean, sometimes, not all the time, depending on how long it's been sitting on my face. This has actually been sitting on my face all day because I did my makeup way much earlier. So depending on how early I did my makeup, it'll wipe off easy. But it does come off really easy. It's not that hard. I'm just talking about like if you go sit here and rub your corner of your eye because your eye is itchy, you're not going to see it come off as much, barely any. But as soon as it gets wet, I will not deny it is not waterproof, so as soon as it gets wet it will start dripping and it will start coming off. Not the best type of eyeliner to use if you're going to be crying. I would suggest then the liquid eyeliner pen because this one actually stays on really long. I've wet this one, I've wiped off my eyebrows with it when I've worn it, and it's much harder to take off. So if you want to do your wings with that, I would suggest the pen. As for when it comes to me doing lipstick, I like to mix lipsticks together to get a good blend of how I want my lipsticks to look. I'm just going to show you a quick show before I end this. So when it comes to my lips, I like, you know, I don't want it, I use red. Yeah, I like this one. It's a matted red. So I just put on the bottom lip a whole lot and then start rubbing it around. My lips will start looking really bright red, but then I go to this e.l.f. lipstick. It's a lipstick, literally. Like, it's one of those, like, it's not really for, it's a lip gloss, there you go. It's not really for sit here and colored here, but it's like a light pink. It's not, like, I use it more because it tones down the red when you don't want to, like, if you don't have the perfect color that you want and you want like a little light color, I use this one to sit here and give me a light color instead of having that super dark red on, because sometimes you want to go a little casual. And then I'm gonna get just a little bit of tissue so I can sit here and show you guys how it looks when it's all set in. And then I take that off, and that's it. It gives me a little natural reddish and a little natural like pink set. I like doing that a lot. It looks good, looks natural, looks casual too. I mean, not like you can say, hey, do you not have lipstick on? Because I do have lipstick on, you'll tell. But it's a little more natural. So, I mean, a lot of people won't sit here and be like, did you have lipstick on? You know? But it looks good. I like it. See? And I will be showing you guys more stuff like this on how I do my makeup. So I hope you guys continue watching my channel and enjoy, and whatever questions you guys have, feel free to ask as soon as you guys see how my channel goes. Thank you for watching.